seconds to go. Here is Pulliam driving a running 6-footer. Good! Good! Off the glass. The Aztecs win. The Aztecs win on a left-handed runner off the glass, banked in by Trey Pulliam.
Well, there's no question that Aztecs basketball has been red hot in recent years. And today we got some really good news that two players that were seniors have decided to stay. Tomajic is going to stay, and so is the man joining us right now. Trey Pulliam is going to be an Aztec one more time. Trey, thanks for joining us this morning. Congratulations on this decision, because I believe that this is going to be a golden opportunity for you to go and take your game to that next level. But let's talk about this decision, why you made the decision to stay with the Aztecs for one more season.
To start, I just want to thank y'all for having me. But just like you said, just to have one more year to really just grow my game and just be able to reach a lot of the individual goals as well as team goals, and just continue to build and just grow my brand and just continue to build on my game, really.
And Trey, you and Tomajic both started to play big down the stretch into the season. How much is that confidence building, and how good do you feel about going into that final year?
I mean, my confidence is definitely increased and just grown throughout the year. So, I mean, if I can continue to grow that and play with that confidence and that mindset going into next year, I think we could do big things, continue to have another positive and just good year.
Trey, you have seen in your 2 years with the Aztecs, talking about senior leadership, and you were a senior, but, you know, Mitchell really was the sort of the leader along with Shackle, 4-year guys in the program. What have you learned? Because that is definitely going to be your role for this team going into the new season. What does that mean for you to have to accept that kind of responsibility as the senior leader on this Aztecs basketball team?
I think I think I'm ready for that type of role. I mean, Matt had been here for 4 years. You know, he's been in the program. Same thing with Jordan. They're real comfortable. I mean, they know exactly what to expect. I mean, they've just been around and been guys that you could ask questions and they'll help you with anything. So, I mean, that's the role I'll be in. And, I mean, I'm ready to take on that role and just lead the younger guys and do whatever it takes to lead this team to the goals we want to reach.
And, Trey, you guys have talked about how Matt was that guy. And you guys are always taking stuff from one another. What is it that you will take from Matt that you've learned playing with him as a teammate that you want to utilize as part of what you want to do as a leader moving forward?
Just being more of a vocal leader. Matt was real vocal and just he always talking to the guys, younger guys, helping them. Even me, just always telling me something that could help me, or you know what I'm saying, just being more vocal on the court.
We're talking with Trey Pulliam. He's coming back. He's going to be an Aztec for one more season. One of the evolutions that we saw in your game later in the season, Trey, was scoring. All of a sudden, Pulliam's putting up some numbers here offensively. How do you think your role with this team will be for the new season? Are you expecting to be one of the top scorers for this Aztecs team next season?
I would just say that I'm just coming in expected to play the same way as I finished last year. I mean, whether it's scoring some games or maybe it's getting more assists one game or just guarding the best player one game, whatever it is that the team needs for me to do that day, I mean, that's what I feel like. I mean, I'm going to try to do.
You guys essentially had, you know, a lot taken away from you like no other due to the pandemic. You know, a lot of us did. But when it comes to college basketball, you guys maneuvered through a season that rejuvenated a lot of fun for us here in San Diego. But being able to get back to somewhat of a normalcy, preparing for next season, being able to be on campus and see all that coming around, how much of a joy is that for you, and how much will that make things more comfortable for you guys as you move forward into next season?
I mean, like you said, it honestly feels surreal, especially how stuff ended before last year with the pandemic and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm over excited just to be back and hopefully play with the fans and then play with the guys, new incoming guys we got. So, I mean, it'll be a lot like the first year. Hopefully, it'll be a lot of fun.
The season obviously did not end the way you guys had hoped. And look at 2 years, Trey, you're 53-7. I mean, that is a remarkable record that you guys have had over the 2 years you've been in the program. But in the aftermath of how the season ended with the disappointment in the tournament, what kind of resolve do you have to not only, regain your team stature atop the Mountain West, but to get back in the tournament and show people what Aztecs basketball can do at that next level?
That's a big reason why I'm coming back too. I mean, after making it to the tournament, even though we lost, just playing that one game, it made me like real hungry and want to just get back there and just do whatever and work whatever work in it is to get back there and just lead the guys and play with the guys and get back to getting there. I mean, that's what getting to the tournament did. I mean, it makes you want to go back and it makes you want to, get back there and do whatever it takes.
Well, we couldn't talk to you about your new teammate because he's not officially your new teammate. We'll talk to you about him down the road. But, Trey, we're just excited, man. We talked about the possibility of you and Tomites returning, the fact that you guys are returning with all the other returning talent, new faces coming in. It looks like it's going to be another big season for Aztecs basketball. Thanks for staying in San Diego, Trey.
Yes,
thank you for deciding to stay one more year. Stay healthy. Have a great offseason. And I know fans at Viejas can't wait to see you back out on the court. All the best, Trey.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all always.
All right, there it is.
Aztecs,
Trey Pulliam. So that is huge.